Iran's economic crisis has reached an unprecedented critical point. In the recent, the Minister of Finance, Abdolnaser Hemmati, has been dismissed, and this reflects on the gravity of the situation. Now, with the US sanctions and its maximum pressure on Iran's economy, how is the situation right now in Tehran? Listen in.
Iran is facing the heat, not only externally from the West for its support to anti-Western forces, but also from within, from its own rapidly sliding economy. The Iranian parliament dismissed the country's finance minister, Abdolnaser Hemmati, amid growing concerns over a crashing rial and accusations of mismanagement.
Total number of lawmakers present, 273 votes taken. Votes for the impeachment, 182. Votes against, 89. Abstentions, 1, and invalid votes, 1. Therefore, Mr. Hemmati failed to regain the vote of confidence from revered lawmakers as the Minister of Finance.
Iranian President Pezeshkian, who defended Hemmati, emphasized that the government is locked in a tough battle with the West.
Donald Trump came to office and signed an order into law that sanctioned a lot of our ships in the sea. They are wondering how to deliver and offload their oil and gas and other shipments.
Reports suggest that in an attempt to counter the spread of weapons via sea route, US President Donald Trump's government is mulling a plan to inspect Iranian oil tankers at sea under an international accord. Trump hit Iran with 2 waves of fresh sanctions in the first weeks of his second term, targeting companies and the so-called shadow fleet of aging oil tankers that sail without Western insurance. Iranian leaders argue that without these sanctions, the economy would be in a much better position. But while the sanctions may have played a role in Iran's economic slump, they do not explain the long-term financial decline. The official records show the currency that stood at 595,500 riyals per US dollar in August 2024 has now depreciated to 927,000 riyals per dollar.
People can't afford to buy anything. I bought this toy for 43,000 tomans and have to sell it for 50,000 tomans. I feel ashamed to sell goods at such high prices. We can see with our own eyes the harsh economic conditions people are facing. It breaks my heart. I hope God helps this nation.
Hemmati's removal also highlights President Pezeshkian's failure to deliver on his campaign promises. When Pezeshkian took office in mid-2024, he vowed to improve Iran's economy by stabilizing inflation, strengthening the currency and securing foreign investments.
I consider the normalization of Iran's economic and commercial relations with the world as Iran's inalienable right, and I will not stop on the path to lifting the cruel sanctions.
Relatively seen as a moderate leader in presidential office, Pezeshkian has so far been unsuccessful in courting the West to lift sanctions on Iran. Beyond the sanctions, Iran's escalating tensions with Israel are also contributing to Tehran's economic instability. Fears of an Israeli strike on Iran's nuclear facilities have led to uncertainty in financial markets, discouraging foreign investments and causing businesses to defer long-term planning.